Wait a minute, did Chrisean Rock just drop a bombshell? The internet is buzzing in total disbelief as the Queen of Chaos herself announces she has purchased a brand new home. But that's just the beginning. She's planning a live stream event, from this very spot, inviting some of her old acquaintances along for what promises to be a roller coaster of unresolved drama. You know what that means: old rivalries, hidden truths ready to resurface, and potentially explosive moments broadcasted live for all to witness. Fans are already buzzing, wondering if familiar names like Blueface, Jaden, Alexis, or Cararissa might make surprise appearances. Yet, it's what she hinted at afterward that's truly sending waves through social media. This house is set to uncover the many pretenders lurking in her circle. So, is this a story of redemption, a calculated payback, or a public unraveling unfolding before our eyes? One thing's clear: this won't be your average house tour. Chrisean has vowed that this upcoming live stream will be the ultimate showdown where friendships will be shattered, secrets laid bare, and voices silenced once and for all. But who exactly are these so-called former friends she's targeting? And why does the whole thing carry the uneasy feeling of a carefully orchestrated trap? Let's rewind and take a closer look. Because this drama has been simmering beneath the surface for months, and now everything is coming to a head. Strap in, because this is just the beginning. For anyone who's been paying attention to Chrisean Rock even half as much as her most devoted followers, it's clear this moment wasn't some sudden surprise. It's the inevitable climax of a long, tense build-up. Chrisean's new house reveal, an upcoming live stream with former friends mark the explosive climax of years filled with drama, betrayal, and emotional turmoil that trace back to her turbulent Blueface era, where fans witnessed every toxic meltdown and tear-streaked Instagram live. All while a circle of so-called friends like Essence, Tai Shaw, Dante, and Nick secretly backstabbed her by leaking private messages and footage, fueling a betrayal that Chrisean herself tearfully acknowledged. After a period of silence following the birth of her child, she re-emerged stronger, quietly buying a mansion and teasing a live event titled Former Friends Unfiltered, promising to expose the fake loyalties and drama that surrounded her, which quickly escalated with leaked group chats threatening to drop receipts if she played the victim. When the live stream finally began, Chrisean, barefaced and unfiltered, confronted Essence and Tai, two women rumored to have betrayed her, in a tense, no pleasantries showdown that set the stage for an intense airing of years of secrets and fractured friendships, leaving fans divided and the internet captivated by the raw and unfiltered drama unfolding in real time. Chrisean arched an eyebrow before saying, "Explain this." Reaching beneath the couch, she pulled out a jewelry bag as tens of thousands tuned in live, the chat exploding with questions. Is that the stolen chain? The tension skyrocketed when Chrisean tossed the bag at Taisha's feet, declaring, "That's mine. You pawned it. I bought it back. Now, tell the truth." Taisha's expression froze, eyes locked on the camera, while Essence seemed poised to ignite the drama. She rose, removed her glasses, and shot, "You want to talk truth? Let's talk about the baby's father." The room fell utterly silent. Even Chrisean blinked in surprise. Essence pressed on, "You told me Blueface might not even be the dad, that it could be that football player, JJJ something." The chat went wild, questioning the claim's validity. Chrisean laughed, a genuine, unfiltered laugh, then stood and whispered to the camera, "Now you see why I brought them here." But the bombshell wasn't over. Amid their heated exchange, a voice recording suddenly played from a hidden speaker, Blueface's voice cutting through, saying, "She don't know what she's doing. She's reckless. That baby's gonna grow up confused." The room froze. Tisha gasped as the chilling clip echoed, turning the confrontation into an unforgettable moment of raw truth and shocking revelations. Chrisean snatched the remote and froze the video. Eyes sharp. "Where did that come from?" she demanded. "That's what your friend Dante recorded while pretending to help me in my own home." Another betrayal revealed, and Dante was next in line to be exposed. She revealed he had texted her that morning asking for her address, and she invited him over. No trap, just a chance to finish what he started. The camera swung toward the front door as Dante appeared, hoodie pulled low, camera bag slung over his shoulder. "You really invited me here just to ambush me?" he mumbled, stepping inside. "No," Chrisean replied coolly. "I invited you to finish what you started." The viewer count surged to 82,000 as YouTubers and Twitter exploded with reactions. This was history in the making. Chrisean sat Dante down and hit play on a second recording, his voice crystal clear. "Caught discussing how you can't make money off healing. But if she breaks down again, that's 10 million views. Easy. Dante scrambled to defend himself, claiming the clip was old and edited, just venting to his editor months ago. Chrisean didn't back down. So you admit it. You said it. I trusted you when I was crying over my child, and you thought I was just content. Dante, flustered, stood up. I'm not staying for this. Chrisean laughed, unfazed. Cool, but leave the mic on the table, that's mine too. He dropped the mic literally and stormed out. Turning back to the camera, Chrisean declared, see them? That was my circle before. And just like that, Chrisean declared, now you all understand why I had to burn it all down. But Essence, far from finished, rose once more, firing back. You act like we used you, but let's be honest, you thrive on the chaos. You love having someone to blame. You're no victim. Then she stunned everyone by pulling out her phone and launching a live stream on her own page. If it's war she wants, let's get it, Essence declared. I've got receipts too. Instantly, the drama split the audience. Thousands flocked to Essence's stream, while many stayed with Chrisean's. Each woman now speaking to her own followers simultaneously. Accusations flew across the split screens. Chrisean called Essence a liar and user. Essence accused Chrisean of leaking voicemails, then shocked the chat by saying Chrisean had told her to do it. The chat rooms exploded with disbelief. Then, Essence dropped her final bombshell of the night. You know who else helped me leak stuff? Cararissa. At the mention of Blueface's mother, Chrisean's nemesis, the chat gasped, viewers doubled. And the hashtag Carissa plus Essence surged across Twitter. Suddenly, the real puppeteer behind the scenes was revealed, a player outside the immediate drama, just when tensions seemed to reach a peak. A familiar name appeared in Chrisean's live chat, Carlos Salome Love. Warning, don't drag my name through the mud unless you want war. I've got voice notes too. The comment ignited a digital wildfire across all platforms. Fans couldn't believe it. Cararissa had joined the fray, calling this stream historic. And moments later, Cararissa went live on her own Instagram, ready to drop her own explosive truths. Face flawless, hair perfectly styled. Clutching her iPad like it was a trophy, her caption read, "Let's settle this since y'all love playing with my name." Then came the game-changing voice note. Cararissa, with over 190,000 viewers spread across 3 platforms, played a 4-minute recording, allegedly from a call with Essence just 2 weeks earlier. I'm only sharing this because she gave me permission, Cararissa explained. In the recording that surfaced, Essence was heard attempting to cast Blueface as the villain of the entire saga, clearly aiming to garner sympathy and boost streams for her music. Her words were calculated, crafted to position herself as the wronged party in this complicated drama. Meanwhile, Carissa's voice remained calm and collected, even tinged with a subtle smugness, as she confronted Essence with the reality that their private conversation might soon be public. Essence's reaction was startlingly unapologetic and confident. She casually said, "Leak it. Just don't say it came from me." That single statement was a game-changer. It shifted the entire narrative. Suddenly, Chrisean was no longer the naive victim caught in the crossfire, but rather the mastermind pulling strings behind the scenes. A revelation that shocked fans and followers alike. When Chrisean reappeared on her live stream after the recording was made public, the disbelief on her face was unmistakable. She hadn't anticipated that Cararissa had not only recorded the call but had kept the evidence, ready to use it against her. The emotional weight of that betrayal was raw and immediate. Essence wasted no time in delivering a crushing blow during the stream, taunting Chrisean with the biting words, "Oh, now you quiet, huh? Didn't think she'd keep the files?" It was a verbal dagger that pierced deeply, exposing the real fracture lines within their relationships. Chrisean's eyes welled up, not with tears of sadness, but with fierce anger and hurt. It was clear that the betrayal ran deep. The people she once considered friends had been scheming behind her back all along, plotting and planning in secret. This revelation added a new layer of complexity to an already tangled story, showing that the conflict was far from simple. It wasn't just about love, loyalty, or music anymore. It was a strategic battle of influence and survival, where trust was weaponized and alliances constantly shifted. Fans who had been watching the drama unfold in real time were now forced to reevaluate everything they thought they knew about Chrisean, Cararissa, Essence, and Blueface. The recording exposed the dark undercurrents of manipulation that had been quietly shaping the narrative, highlighting how each player was maneuvering for power and control. The raw honesty of the leaked conversation peeled back the carefully constructed facades each woman had maintained, revealing the vulnerability and ruthlessness beneath. Essence's boldness in daring the recording to be leaked spoke to a confidence or, perhaps a recklessness that no matter what came out, she believed she could control the fallout. Carissa's calm demeanor suggested she was always one step ahead, ready to use the conversation as ammunition. Meanwhile, Christian's shocked and enraged reaction made it clear that she was not only blindsided but deeply wounded by the duplicity of those closest to her. In the end, that recording was more than just a piece of audio, it was a turning point. It transformed the drama from a simple public spat into a high-stakes chess match, where every move mattered and the line between victim and villain blurred. The fallout would ripple through social media, entertainment circles, and the lives of those involved, setting the stage for even more explosive revelations to come. Suddenly, Christian abruptly left the frame, shouting down the hallway, "Get out, everybody!" Her stream ended abruptly, but moments later, she returned alone. Her face flushed, mascara smeared, hair disheveled. Locking eyes with the camera, she declared, "Since everyone's exposing secrets, I have one too." She pulled out her phone, opened the Notes app, and read a specific date aloud. March 19th, 10:07 p.m., that was the night. Blueface begged her to keep the paternity test private. Then, with a dramatic flair, she dropped the test on camera. The Documenta confidential DNA report showed a 0.00% match. Fans instantly erupted in chaos. The baby was not Blueface's. What did she just do? The room seemed to ask. It was over. Whispering, she said, "Y'all ruined my name. So now I'm going to ruin the story you wanted to tell about me." Then, without another word, she cut the stream. Within 10 minutes, Christian DNA test was trending at number 1. Cararissa later reposted a screenshot, captioned simply, "Told y'all that baby was too cute to be his." The digital world had just witnessed a jaw-dropping reversal, and the story was far from over. Blueface briefly tweeted then quickly deleted a message saying, "I always knew, but I kept it quiet to protect her," sparking a firestorm on Twitter where insiders claimed he had known the truth for months, but was exploiting the situation for clout and sympathy. YouTubers jumped in with emergency videos, declaring the DNA test finally exposed the real father. While a viral TikTok suggested NFL player Jochi and Riddle, who had a brief link to Christian before her pregnancy and blocked her soon after, might be the biological dad. Essence followed up with a pointed warning that lies cannot stay hidden forever. But just as the drama seemed to peak, Zeus Network dropped a teaser for a new reality show called House of Rock. The breakdown, revealing the entire chaos had been secretly filmed, with Christian's voiceover hinting fans had only seen what she wanted them to see, leaving everyone unsure of what was real or staged. Was this a clever promo or a wild manipulation? Blending Mona Scott, Tyler Perry, and Jerry Springer levels of drama, adding to the frenzy. Cararissa went live again, sipping wine and laughing, declaring families don't need therapy, they need a TV deal, while a mysterious fourth player entered the fray, plunging the entire entertainment industry into chaos by morning. Christian, holding up that DNA test, ignited a viral storm that swept across every social media platform. TikTok edits, Twitter think pieces, Instagram reposts, all fixated on the stark 0.0% figure that landed like a digital bombshell. But this frenzy wasn't limited to fans. Celebrities jumped into the chaos with sharp takes and bold comments. By 10 a.m., the fanbase had fractured into two fiercely divided camps, each just as relentless. Team Christian fiercely defended her, insisting she was set up, accusing Cararissa of manipulation, and dismissing the leaked voice notes as Dr. Tup comments from Chrissy supporters read like battle cries. "You mad because she revealed the truth, period." They painted Cararissa as obsessed, calling out Essence's jealousy as obvious. On the flip side, Team Cararissa countered with equal ferocity, branding Christian a calculating liar who staged the entire stream, exploited Junior for sympathy, all while fully aware Blueface wasn't the father. Memes flooded feeds showing Christian cradling Junior with captions like, "Oops, wrong dad," alongside viral, "You are not the father" remix edits invading TikTok, Instagram and Twitter alike. The internet was split right down the middle. Hashtags trending wildly. Hashtag Chrisean exposed. Hashtag Cararissa was right. Hashtag Babygate. Hashtag House of Rock hoax. Hashtag sympathy streams. Even celebrities weighed in. Spicy Doll tweeted, "I don't play with baby daddies or baby lies, that's the devil's work, SMH," quoting City Girls. Tame Braxton shared disbelief on Instagram stories. "I can't believe I was rooting for her. This is wild and sad." Saucy Santana went live, saying, "I love Chrisean, but baby, why? This feels like some Mona Scott-level drama. I'm crying, wheezing, and gagging." Meanwhile, LHH's Carly Red posted a cryptic warning: "When the house is built on lies, don't act surprised when it collapses." The digital world was ablaze, and the meltdown was far from over. YouTube and blogs quickly became flooded with reaction videos dissecting every twist and turn of the Chrisean Rock drama, with creators like Impressive leading the charge. Impressive's extensive 30-minute breakdown, provocatively titled Chrisean Rock's livestream, was a full setup. The baby, the lies, the betrayals, went viral, drawing millions of views as it meticulously unraveled the complexities behind the explosive livestream. Viewers were drawn into a narrative that went far beyond simple celebrity gossip. This was a tangled web of manipulation, secrets, and betrayal. Meanwhile, popular commentator Tasha K teased a forthcoming two-part exclusive interview, promising never-before-heard private conversations with Essence herself, claiming to offer revelations that would leave fans stunned and unprepared for the depths of the story. As the online conversation heated up, even academics and social commentators entered the fray, adding a layer of cultural critique to the unfolding saga. Many branded Chrisean as messy AF, openly critiquing the spectacle as a carefully staged reality TV production, masquerading as authentic real-life drama. Their perspective challenged viewers to consider how social media blurs the line between genuine emotional vulnerability and performance for an audience hungry for scandal. Charlemagne Tha God weighed in on The Breakfast Club, a major platform in hip-hop culture, describing the entire situation as a collapse of boundaries between personal pain and public entertainment. According to him, what the world was witnessing was a disturbing erosion of privacy and authenticity, where the lines between victim and performer had become dangerously indistinct. Fans, meanwhile, were completely captivated, transforming the unfolding drama into a full-blown cultural phenomenon. The usual chatter of celebrity gossip escalated into intense debates and fan wars, with many treating the saga as an event that transcended entertainment, something that reflected larger themes about trust, loyalty, and public image in the digital age. The frenzy caught the attention of streaming giants such as Netflix, Hulu, and HBO Max, with insiders and fans joking about these platforms competing to secure rights to turn the explosive content into a full-fledged series or documentary. While those were mostly playful remarks, Zeus Network was dead serious. The network officially confirmed that the footage from the streams and behind-the-scenes moments would be featured in their upcoming reality series, House of Rock. And they reminded viewers that what had already been released was only the beginning half of the full story. This acknowledgement from Zeus Network added a new layer of intrigue, making it clear that the saga was far from over. Viewers were left anticipating more revelations, secrets, and drama yet to unfold on screen. The story, once confined to social media platforms, was now set to evolve into a televised event that promised to dig deeper into the complex relationships and power struggles that had captivated millions. What started as a viral livestream had morphed into a cultural lightning rod, raising questions about authenticity, manipulation, and the blurred lines between reality and performance in the age of social media spectacle. Then Shadoom dropped a bombshell, a leaked DM between a Zeus producer and Cararissa revealing, "We want the mom angle. You versus Chrisean could pull numbers. Are you down?" This suggested Cararissa might have been complicit in orchestrating the drama all along, leading fans to dub her the Mona Scott of IG Lives. Supporters started switching sides, speculating the entire stream was scripted, evoking the Truman Show vibes and raising questions about manipulation for views. Yet, amid the clout chasing and chaos, some fan pages and parenting groups criticized Chrisean for involving Junior in what they called a toxic media stunt. A viral TikTok declared, "This baby doesn't need streams. He needs peace. Whatever's happening, stop dragging him through it." Sponsors began pulling back quietly. One fitness brand removed Chrisean's affiliate link, and a jewelry company that had gifted her a promo chain posted a statement condemning the weaponization of family trauma, wishing peace for all parties. Through it all, Chrisean remained silent. No tweets, no live streams, no comments except for a single Instagram story posted 7 hours later, a black screen with white text reading, "I only wanted peace. They gave me war." The question lingered, was this entire saga authentic, or a carefully crafted industry trap disguised as therapy? Was Christian the pawn, or the player manipulating us all? Just as the internet thought it could breathe again, a new bombshell dropped, not from Christian or Essence, but from the one voice that had been quiet until now, Blueface. At exactly 3:33 a.m., Blueface posted a 12-second Instagram story, a black screen with simple white text. "You thought that was her house? Y'all so easily fooled. I paid for that." The internet short-circuited. Wait, was Christian's claimed mansion not really hers? Had the entire housewarming stream been staged at a property she didn't own? Speculation ignited instantly. Then, 15 minutes later, Blueface followed up with a photo and email receipt from a real estate agency timestamped 3 weeks before. Christian's big reveal. The subject line read, "Final payment received," listing the property name and his legal name, Jonathin Porter, as the buyer. His caption was clear: "Don't let clout trick you into thinking someone changed. That's my house. I gave it to her for Junior, but go ahead and perform, Lil Mama." The moment the truth came out, the crowd absolutely lost it. The revelation that Christian had been renting the house she claimed to own, streaming from Blueface's property, all along sent shockwaves through her fanbase and the wider public. What had seemed like a personal, messy dispute suddenly transformed into a high-stakes game of power and control. Fans everywhere scrambled to process the twist. Were they unwitting players in a carefully orchestrated drama masterminded by savvy strategists? Or was this the unpredictable chaos of two volatile egos clashing? The energy online shifted overnight. Some followers felt a deep sense of betrayal, convinced they had been manipulated and misled. They had rooted for Christian, invested emotionally in her story, only to realize that much of what they saw was staged. Yet, others couldn't help but admire the sheer audacity and strategic brilliance behind the revelation, calling it a power play worthy of respect in a world where image is everything. Meanwhile, Christian herself went completely silent. Number tweets. No Instagram posts. No public statements. The silence was deafening, adding layers of mystery and speculation. Was she planning her next move in private? Was this a calculated pause, or was she genuinely overwhelmed by the fallout? Then, just as the internet buzzed with theories and opinions, a new and unexpected development arrived in the early hours of the morning. At exactly 4:44 a.m., Christian's Instagram account suddenly lit up with a live video. But this was unlike any live stream she had done before. The screen was dimly lit, showing a narrow hallway that seemed almost deserted. The camera moved slowly, as if hesitating, before a door creaked open with an unsettling, deliberate slowness. The tension built with every second, and then a soft, almost haunting whisper broke the silence. "You think I didn't know?" It was Christian's voice, unmistakable. Yet she kept her face hidden in the shadows. Instead of the usual confident presence fans were used to, she walked through the house silently, filming everyday scenes, the scattered baby toys on the floor, closed doors with framed family photos hanging quietly, and in the background, the faint and vulnerable cries of Junior, her child. The whole atmosphere was eerie, balanced between calmness and an ominous sense of something unresolved lingering in the air. The camera's journey ended in the kitchen, where Christian paused in front of a locked drawer. With a slow, deliberate motion, she produced a key, unlocked it, and pulled out a folder. The contents of that folder were left unseen, but the symbolism was clear. This was a moment of unveiling, a promise that more secrets, more truths, were about to come to light. The cryptic nature of the live stream left viewers on edge, hungry for answers. What hidden details did that folder contain? How would this new revelation change the already tangled web of drama surrounding Christian and Blueface? This chilling live video marked a new chapter in the saga, signaling that Christian was far from defeated. Instead, she was preparing to rewrite the narrative one shadowy frame at a time, keeping everyone guessing, and the story very much alive. She slowly pulled out a folder, whispering, "I wasn't going to show this, but now I have nothing left to lose." For a brief moment, the camera caught the words on the cover: Blueface, custody agreement, drafted and sealed. Then, with a click, the live stream ended, sending shockwaves through the internet. The final tease was clear: this was no virtual stunt. Within minutes, TMZ dropped an anonymous tip: Christian plans to take Blueface to court. Everything, house, the paternity. The baby is headed for trial. Zeus Network poured gasoline on the fire by releasing an updated promo trailer for episode 2, provocatively titled, "Who Owns the House? Who Owns the Truth?" This wasn't just a tease, it was an undeniable confirmation that the footage we had seen so far was only the tip of the iceberg. The saga that had captivated millions was far from over. What began as tantalizing celebrity gossip was now morphing into a much darker, more intense saga that promised legal battles, heated confrontations, and drama that could turn ruthless at any moment. The stakes had been raised significantly, shifting the story from mere entertainment to something with real-world consequences that could affect lives and reputations. Beyond social media, adding even more fuel to the growing inferno, Cararissa was spotted in Los Angeles the very next morning, accompanied by a full camera crew outside the mansion at the center of the storm. Her social media post, a casual selfie captioned "Time to clean house," felt like a declaration of war. The message was clear: this wasn't just personal anymore. It was a full-scale battle. The presence of the crew suggested that this drama was not only ongoing but being meticulously documented, possibly for the upcoming reality series on Zeus Network. Fans and critics alike were left wondering if Cararissa was preparing to reveal even more explosive information, or if she was about to rewrite the narrative to her advantage. At this point, the questions hanging in the air were impossible to ignore. What was the real story behind the public chaos? Was Chrisean the mastermind who had orchestrated the entire drama from behind the scenes, carefully manipulating events and people to build a sensational storyline? Or was Blueface the one who had played the ultimate reverse card, flipping the script in a way no one saw coming? The question of paternity loomed large. Was the baby truly Blueface's child, or was this another layer of deception? And then, the mystery of the leaked footage itself begged answers. Who actually leaked the videos and recordings that set this entire spectacle into motion? Was it a calculated move by one of the parties involved, or was there a third party benefiting from the chaos? Moreover, the dynamics between these former friends and allies hinted at even more twists ahead. The possibility that they might start releasing their own live streams and videos to respond, retaliate, or expose each other promised to escalate the drama exponentially. If the current turmoil was intense, the backlash from multiple angles could turn this saga into a full-blown public war, with each side fighting fiercely for their version of the truth and the public's sympathy. Ultimately, this story was no longer just about celebrity gossip, had evolved into a high-stakes conflict filled with deception, power plays, and emotional warfare. For viewers and followers, the message was clear: buckle up, because this war is just beginning, and the wild ride is far from over. With every new revelation, every leaked clip, and every live stream, the drama deepens, and the stakes keep rising, ensuring that no one will want to look away. If you made it through that madness, congrats, you've just witnessed possibly the most chaotic, explosive celebrity live stream saga of the decade. But let's be honest, the truth still escapes us. That's where you come in. Drop your thoughts below. Do you believe Chrisean really owns the house, or is Blueface pulling all the strings behind the scenes? Is Baby Jr. genuinely not Blueface's, or is the DNA test staged or misunderstood? Was this all a setup for Zeus's reality show? Are we witnessing authentic content or clever manipulation? Tell us your wildest theories, don't hold back. Whether you've been riding with Team Chrisean, Team Cararissa, or just here for the chaos, we want to hear from you. If that DNA test moment left your jaw on the floor, share your best guess. What secrets lie behind that sealed custody agreement? Subscribe, and stay tuned as we dive deep into the impending legal battle. Uncover Carissa's rumored secret alliance with Essence, and reveal who the real father might be. NFL drama is heating up. This story is far from finished. We've got leaked voice notes, texts, behind-the-scenes footage, and a part 2 coming that will make this look like a calm, warm dash-up. So grab your popcorn, hold your breath, and keep your notifications on, because, in the world of Chrisean Rock, you never know who's watching or what will explode next. The next live stream might just break the internet.